Good morning everyone, today is another pre-maintenance checklist video, which means we're going over all of the different campaigns which are ending with the coming maintenance. But before we jump into all of that, if you're new to the channel, I upload NGS content daily, so if you do play this game, I would really appreciate a subscribe, as it really helps out the channel. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin the video. So the very first thing I want to go over is, of course, the keyword, and the keyword is most_wonderful_time. All right. Once you type that, you're simply going to press escape, go to get campaign items and receive item account, and you will get 50 star gems as well as a launcher weapon camo. So make sure that you do that. Now, while you're over here, you'll also notice that there is the Phantasy Star Remix login gift part 2. So just make sure that you actually log in before the maintenance so that you're eligible for that reward and you actually get the music CD, because it is quite the banger. And of course, next week we are going to get part 3 of that reward. All you need to do is log in. It's very straightforward. The next thing I want to talk about is the limited time urgent quest Haunted Domain. So starting from yesterday, we now have a 100% rare drop rate increase for the entire duration while this urgent quest is around. Keep in mind, for the entirety of this week and next week, the only urgent quest that can happen in Retem is going to be the Haunted Domain. So this is really good for us because that's basically a guaranteed 100% rare drop rate booster that is on permanently whenever this urgent quest comes up. However, this 100% rare drop rate boost actually lasts all the way until November 8th. So there is a lot of time, so just make sure whenever this urgent quest does come up that you actually do it, because it's a lot of extra rare drop rate. The next campaign that is ending is the Creative Space Contest. So if you are interested in getting the Build Part C Space prize, as well as 5,000 AC, as well as 1 year's worth of rental C Space 1, make sure that you submit your Creative Space before the deadline, because it is coming up on the 25th. So you want to make sure that you do get your submissions in before that happens. The next campaign that is also ending is going to be the new and returning Arks Call to Arms campaign. So just make sure that if you are participating in this campaign, remember you do need a Twitter account in order to do so, but basically you just post this on your Twitter, and if new and returning players use your link to download the game and actually register and everything, both you and the other player will both get rewarded some star gems. So as you can see over here, you get rewarded quite a lot of goodies, as well as 100 star gems, as well as some Giga Strugments and Growth Mint. However, if you are a returning player or a new player, on top of all of these rewards, you also get an additional 400 star gems. So that gives you a total of 500 star gems. So if you are a returning player or you're a new player and you're just on the fence whether you should play this game or not, make sure you take advantage of this campaign so that you can redeem all of those goodies. Unfortunately, I am not participating in this campaign. However, I'm sure the other official content creators are participating in this campaign. The next thing I want to talk about is Premium PSO2 Day is now live as the time of this video going live. So if you are a premium member, make sure to take advantage of it. You do get that extra rare drop rate, and of course you get all of those goodies. So you get like the free star gems as well as the special scratch tickets. So just make sure that you actually log in today, especially if you are a premium member. If you're a free-to-play player, unfortunately it doesn't apply to you. You don't get anything today. You're gonna have to wait until the 2nd of November, and then you will get all of those free goodies. Now, with all that being said, I'm sure some of you guys did watch yesterday's video where I made my seasonal weapon over here. As you can see, it is beautiful with Fixa Termina 5, as well as a color variant. It's a very, very nice weapon. And the reason why I'm planning to farm really hard this month is simply because there are a lot of titles to earn a lot of End Master Cubes. So first of all, you can see over here, we do have 2 limited time quests that give us End Master Cubes. However, on top of that, there's actually a title that I missed earlier. So when we go under the enemies tab over here and go to Makid lower level, if you actually complete Huntsman of Makid lower level part 8, you get a Master Cube as well. But this does require you to defeat 30,000 enemies in the high rank sector. So you do need to go to rank 5 or higher of Makid lower level and defeat 30,000 enemies in order to get this extra End Master Cube. So this is why I am just permanently living in Makid lower level at the moment. You can see I have 11,000 kills. However, I still have a little bit more to work on, and that's why I'm going to be farming incredibly hard over here in order to get all of these extra End Master Cubes. Now, on top of farming PSE combat zones, something a lot of people may have overlooked is LeCiel exploration. All of the mobs there are also seasonal enemies, so the seasonal weapons are very, very effective there. And on top of that, if you do have any alliance triggers for mining rig defense, the one in Retem, the newest high rank one, all of those enemies are also seasonal enemies. So if you are planning to do any of those pieces of content, making a seasonal weapon might not be a bad idea. For those who don't know what these End Master Cubes are used for, they're actually used for your add-on skills over here. So you can see add-on skills, the maximum level is 20. So for the Hunter's add-on skill, you get melee weapon potency up, which gives you a flat 5% damage increase for all of your melee weapons or melee attacks. You can see over here the Fighter gives critical hit potency up, which is critical damage, and this maxes out at plus 10% at level 20. So this is the one that I'm going to be focusing on because I need more crit damage. However, there are a ton of extra stats over here. So basically, you can guarantee yourself a level 20 on any add-on skill over here that you want, which is very, very helpful and incredibly powerful. So for example, the Braver add-on skill actually gives you an increase of 10% critical hit rate, which is critical chance. So this isn't as effective right now as we're all using Veshmel weapons, or the majority of us are. However, if you are using a Tisha weapon, or later down the line, if the 10-star rarity weapon doesn't guarantee you 100% crit rate, this crit rate will become pretty useful. So yeah, you basically want to look down this list over here and see which stat that you actually want. Which one do you want to max out immediately? I will make a whole other video where I go over every single one and my personal priority list. But for those who are wondering how to get to that menu, you simply go to personal over here, you go to character information, and right here there is add-on skills info, and you'll get this entire list over here. Now, if you're wondering how to re-roll add-on skills or how to just get add-on skills in general, you want to come to the class counter admin over here. So this is where you change your class, and you want to go over here to the add-on skills and generate add-on skills. So as we can see over here, you're going to have a bunch of different options. At the beginning, I believe you only get add-on skill 1 and 2, and you don't have 3, 4, 5 yet. So in order to unlock these, you simply just need to roll level 1s or level 2s a certain amount of times. I believe it's like 10 times to unlock the next tier. So you roll add-on skill 1 10 times to get level 2, roll this 10 times to get level 3, something like that. That's what I sort of remember. It's been a really long time since I've done any of the add-on skills, but as you can see right here, add-on skill 5 is the one that most people are aiming for because it guarantees you level 20 for your main effect as well as your sub effects. So each class has different sub effects as well. So you can see over here, the Fighter sub effect can increase your HP up, freeze resistance, PP recovery upon joining a trial, as well as jump power up. So there's a bunch of cool little sub effects over here, which will also be guaranteed level 20. And this is the reason why these End Master Cubes are so valuable, simply because it guarantees you level 20 and there's no RNG involved. All right, with all of that out of the way, the next thing I want to talk about is, of course, the Arks Records. So the Arks Records does require you to run narrow cage solo. This is a cocoon located in Retem, as we can see here on the top right, narrow cage. All you need to do is simply do it once in order to get the participation reward, which will guarantee you 20 Arks Record badges. And as usual, the reason why you want your Arks Record badges is to pick up all of these different Almighty CVs, which are weapon camos with color variants, so they do change the color of your photon art. Again, if you don't need these, you can always pick up star gems as well as arms refiners too, because you can never have too many of these. The next thing I want to talk about is, of course, the Aegis Integra exchange. Don't forget to pick up all of your Dominas, because again, we are going to be crafting our HAL finales. As usual, we're going to take a look at our HAL finale prices, and they did go down a little bit. Now they're at 920,000. They were like 1.1 million last week, so they did go down a little bit, but I'm pretty sure that the HAL finale prices are just going to continue to fluctuate depending on the demand and when people are augmenting new gear and stuff like that, since yeah, it keeps going up and down. It's been several months and it's just never been stable. So yeah, I just prefer to craft all of my own HAL finales so that I don't need to deal with the volatility of the market. The next thing I want to remind everyone is, please make sure to accept all of your alliance tasks and complete all of them, because by completing them you do get the alliance badges, which will allow you to buy 7,000 Genesis points every single week, which is just enough Genesis points so that you can purchase the alliance buff every single day, because it does cost 1,000 Genesis points to buy all 5 buffs. Now if you're not in an alliance, or your alliance is smaller and you don't have all of the buffs maxed out, you can always come to communications over here, create a space, and under the search tab over here you click on space/alliance space search and simply go to the A spaces, and under tag simply type my name or keroppi and click search, and you'll find banana pancakes. If you don't find it by searching keroppi, you can simply type banana as well, and that will also make sure that it pops up. But once my alliance space pops up, you can simply click on it and you can teleport to it immediately. And once you arrive over here, you can simply go to the mag and simply interact with it, and right here receive alliance mag boost, and you can highlight all of them and simply confirm, and you will receive all of these buffs for 24 hours. Remember, you do not need to be in my alliance to receive all of these buffs. You can be in a different alliance, you can be in no alliance, it doesn't matter. This is open to the public. Everyone can take these buffs for free. However, there is one condition over here, and that condition is you do need to play on ship 2 since my alliance is based on ship 2. And last but not least, don't forget to buy your star gems over here. As you can see right here, I haven't bought my 30 star gems, so I am actually going to do that right now. Special thanks to all the members for supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. Thank you again. But yeah, that's all I wanted to cover in today's video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.